Welcome in, dudes. Yes, I'm starting a little early. Sorry, starting a little early. I owed you guys since I canceled last night. I'm here. We're here. Everything's good. Miss Tech's sleeping tonight, so she should be okay tonight. She's gonna let me know if not. But, so I want to go ahead and throw this out there now, just so you guys know ahead of time. It is lightning like crazy. It is windy as hell out there. There's a fat chance I lose power. So we're gonna do our best to just go ahead, start, get moving, try to get stuff done. Hopefully we don't lose power. Hopefully everything stays good. But so there's a fat chance I lose power tonight. It's terrible out there. Driving home, I was sketched out. Like, it was pushing me all over the freaking place, and that's in my truck. So we'll see how this goes. It wasn't actually raining, just kind of light sprinkles here and there. You know, it's kind of that like it's about to come down kind of thing. So hopefully I don't lose power tonight. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we can get some stuff done. Hopefully there's no issues. But I'm gonna get right into it. You guys can't see right this second. Give me 2 seconds to get myself in here and moving, getting stuff happening. I need to buy 1025. We're going to monitor. Surgeries a go? Good, dude. That's good. That's tomorrow? Tomorrow, right? 1025R, rear 3, yep. Front loader attacher, sure. I'll take the grill guard. Yep. Perfect. And then we need a front loader. This thing's so much better than it was. We gotta figure out that little flippy thing. That's okay. That'll be easy enough. And then that's front loader's just about there. And now the new revamped log grapple. It needs a couple fixes. We're gonna work on those today. There's a couple things I need to fix. A couple things I screwed up. Shouldn't be a big deal. We should be able to fix it. I know exactly what I did wrong. Should be super easy. Let me go ahead and grab her. See, it's just in the shop that this thing drops. I think I probably just need to set a shop offset because it's fine outside of the shop. Expanded metal does look way better. You're going to see the whole thing here in detail when I pick this up. Still needs a couple fixes. That's okay. I know about them, and they should be easy. Drop it down a little lower so we can actually get up close and personal here and look at the details. Look at that expanded metal, dude. That looks awesome. Looks so freaking good. Yeah, we're gonna take care of that. This should be real easy. I love that expanded metal look. I'm so happy with that. Let me do a little function test. Okay, so we need to fix some rotations. That's okay. That'll probably fix a lot. We'll probably fix a lot of that when I redo these UVs. I think a lot of that's the same issue. We should be able to figure that out. Should be no problem. I think basically we need to attach the pins as the rotation and then everything else after that. I think that'll fix most of it. Looks like our rotation limits are just about right too. Just about right. That'd be a little tweaking we could do. I want to try to pick up a log real quick, just so I could see it. Give me a log. Give me a log. 6.5 feet. Big old spruce log. This should be nice. Should be a good test. See if we can do it. She's pretty chunky. Needed import. Yeah. Yep. It should be super easy. I think my fix will... I know exactly what I did. I know exactly what I did and I know exactly where I went wrong. Shouldn't be no big deal. Okay, a little collision fix is needed there. As long as you don't over grab it. Picks it up no problem. I even have it off center there a little bit. Let me see if I can't straighten it up a little bit. Why can't I pick it up? Oh, I need super strength, that's why. There you go. There you go. Shoot out like the others do. That's fine. I mean, it picks it up and it holds it now. That's 10 times better than what we were before. And it doesn't feel like the tractor's instantly going to roll over. So that's pretty cool. Feels like you can definitely drive it. Let me add the rear weight just to see how much that changes it. That's why I wanted to make sure I threw the 3-point on. I mean, I'm driving with it lifted up in the air and it's doing okay, so I had a feeling it's going to be all right. It's a little bouncy, and it should be. It should be a little bouncy. It should feel like you're carrying a heavy log. Nice. I have not started them yet. I haven't had time. Like I said, last night I was busy with Miss Tack, trying to help her out. Okay, so we need to open Blender first. That's where I made my mistake. Do want to point out, Jason, I noticed you had asked me for help with that after 16 minutes after I mentioned it. Just throwing it out there. I don't feel like you really gave it much of a shot yourself. It's okay. I'll help you out, but just wanted to make sure you knew that. We need so this needs to be its own group with this one. P selection. That's its own thing now. Now we need to separate these pins. Those need to be in their own group. Otherwise, it's not going to like me. That being separated is fine. This needs to be separated. This is separated. This is separated. Try my best for a person new to Blender. And that's fine, but you only tried for 16 minutes. That's what I'm just, you're okay. It's okay. I'll help you out, but I'm just pointing out that I don't feel like you tried much. I feel like you maybe could have gave it a little more effort than 16 minutes worth. That's all I'm pointing out. That's all. I'll help you out. Selection. So now we know we need to separate these guys. This is again, and I didn't know exactly where this issue came from. Not a big deal. Sure, we'll fix this easy. Just means that it's more groups than what it really should have been. Now that being said, this group and this group can probably be combined. I'm not going to just because I don't want it to cause any issues by doing so, but okay. So now we need to go back through, double check our UVs, and we should be all good. Trail. I totally didn't catch that. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna hit UV. We're gonna hit A. We're gonna hit UV. Smart UV project. Okay. Cylinder rods. We're gonna call these rod ends. We're gonna call this is cylinder rods. This is gonna be cylinder rod and pins. Let me separate these pins as well, just because it would probably be beneficial. This is going to be cylinder ram pins. And then we have grapple arm mesh, grapple arm, frame mount, frame mount pins, frame mesh, frame pins. Jason, that's not at all why I got taken down. Should be easier to color mat 1. Right, so like these two can be in the same group. Because it's on the lower mesh, nothing rotates, and they're both color mat 1. Yeah, it could be joined. I'm not going to, just because if we want to adjust the frame at all, so say we need to make it bigger to attach or something, we can without affecting anything else. I'm going to leave it just like that. Leave it just like that. That way we could scale it independently of everything else. Because I like the size on that. And if you could see, it looks like the, yeah, it's not quite lined up, so it needs to be just a hair bigger in game to fully line up right. So, oh, I'm not yelling. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it seem like I was yelling. I was gonna leave it like that. I think that'll be cool. Okay, so we're gonna double check our UVs. So, UV editing, color matte, 1. These metal pins need smart UV unwraps. So go back to layout. UV, smart UV unwrap. Just go down all the way through. Project, okay. Project, okay. Maybe project, okay. Project, okay. Maybe project, okay. All the way down through. I think there's an easier way to do this. I just don't remember the shortcut top of my head. I feel like there's a really easy shortcut. Maybe project, okay. Maybe project, okay. Maybe project, okay. Okay. All right. So now we can go UV editing. Yep, that's in the right spot. That is in the right spot. If I want them to be chrome, which I do. This is in the wrong spot. Needs to be there. Same spot as the RAM. Yep. Rods need to be in chrome, which they are. Rod ends need to be in chrome, which they are. The arm needs to be color mat 1 or color mat 0, which it is. Color mat 1, which it is. Color mat 0, which it is. Color mat 1, which it is. This frame mount needs to be there. Frame mount pins need to be in chrome, which it is now. Pins are in chrome. Perfect. That's how it needed to be done. So before, what I had done is I had a couple of these things grouped together in one group. And, well, the problem is once you send it to GE like that, GE doesn't know the difference. It can't read what you told it in Blender. It can't read the UV, that there's multiple things UV'd in one group. It has to be separated, and it's so stupid. So what you could do is, like, these two black pieces that are going to be part of the same group, that would be okay. But you can't add in the green and the chrome. That causes issues. Giants is picky about this for some reason, and it's never really made sense to me why GE is so picky about it, but it is. Jason, it was explained, man. It was explained. It was an accident. It wasn't meant to be a time down. So we need to re-export this now as let me call it updated grapple v2 export i3d. We're gonna get the little save thing there. And then I tell you what, while I'm still in Blender, we're gonna do a quick little favor for Jason. Quick little favor here for Jason. Let me pull this up so I can see exactly what he's got going on here. You said John Deere 620, right, Jason? That's what you're modeling? So let me pull up a picture here of a John Deere 620. John Deere 620. What would you call it? It'd be, because there's a John Deere 620 tractor. Send links I got. Yep, please do that. Please do that so I can see your reference images so I can make it exactly how you're trying to make it. If you want to send those in the modding channel in Discord, that would be fine. Edit replace method. Okay, you'll have to give me just a second, Josh. Let me get there to remind me exactly how to do that. Hold part first, hit load, select the D part, hit load, replace button. Okay. I think I know how to do it, but it's been a minute. I've done it that way. Waiting to see this message from Jason so I can see exactly where I'm looking this up. Yeah, it probably would. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure it would look good on there. If it comes back out, I'll make sure I give her a download. Make sure I give her a peek. Still waiting on these links. Okay, so, well, anyway, let me go ahead and do this because I know how it's going to start. Let me hide the log grapple stuff. Just get it out of the way. I'm just going to do it here. So we're going to add a oh, there it is. There it is. Just got the ping. Visit site. Okay, so let me show you exactly what we're modeling here. I'm going to try to model a disk for this mod that he's making. See kind of what the discs look like. It's a pretty tiny image here. Let's see if we can get a good... Yeah, so it's basically a flat disc with a couple cutouts in it. This should be super easy. It should only take me a few minutes here. I'm going to stick this kind of off to the side so I can see it. Hey, Cameron. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with everything here. So we're going to start with a... might be easiest to start with a cone. Either a cone or a cylinder. Let's start with the cylinder. So we're going to take our vertices. We're going to set this down to probably, let me do like 24, just because I feel like that gives me a good amount of room to work with. 0.68. It's a very, very thin cylinder, but I want to give myself some room to work with here to be able to torque it or tweak it. Rotation, I know it needs to be sideways, so I'm going to go ahead and set this to be 90. Turn it sideways on its end, and then from there we should be able to work it in the world space. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go to a face select. We're going to grab this face. No, not quite it. So what we need to do then is delete this face. Okay, and we're going to go back to vertice select. We're going to select this whole side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our scale tool. We're going to shrink them in. Kind of like so. That at least gets us started on our shape. And now we can go ahead and start pulling it back this way. Although really what we need is for it to be the other way. So maybe we need to scale it out. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. And then I'm going to hit F to put a face back on it for now. I don't know what I did there. Let me... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Set up on the stream. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. You hoary stuff. Pretty impressed with it. We need to drag this face closer. So one side or the other, we need to go ahead and drag it in closer. Because right now it's just too far out from what it needs to be. I have snapping on. I need snapping off for now. Set it about like that. So there's the start of your disc. I'll show you that real quick. You can see here kind of how that works. What we can do now is if we select all of the vertices and then hit Control C, what we need to do basically is cut it. Now to do that, we might actually want to do a subdivide. Yeah, let me do a subdivide. Okay. So now that gives us extra vertices to work with, right? That's the main thing there. I shouldn't need them. I shouldn't need it. I should be able to make it work. I was hoping it would actually slice this face. This outside face, but it didn't do that. Let me see if I can't subdivide it that way. No, didn't do it. So I wonder if I need to... Let me delete the face. And then what we'll probably have to do is if we go back into vertice select, I tell you what, here's what we'll do. We'll extrude it. Yeah, just like that. So now you have the start of a rough shape of a disc, and it's got some thickness to it. And now what we need to do is start adding in our cutouts. So these have, let me make sure I get a real good look at it. The way these are set up is they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 spades. Okay. We're going to start on these front ones, and then we'll make... we could actually leave it just like it is for a back one right now. That's pretty damn close, but we'll go ahead and add in a little more detail just because we can. Just because we can, because I know how. You can see they kind of have like this like bulb thing hanging off the back of them. That's pretty easy to do. It's pretty easy to do. So what we're going to do is add another cylinder. I'm gonna drag it up. I need to flip it onto its side. Let me add again. Add, so I can make sure this is perfect for him. Add a cylinder. We need it to be rotated 90. That's all I wanted. I wanted 90 here. Nope, not 90 there. 0 there. 90 there. Okay. Drag it up. We can go ahead and turn snapping on just so we know it's lined up dead center. Now we're going to take our scale tool, scale it down. Make it something like that. Set this straight. Snap it perfectly onto there. We're going to grab these vertices, drag them out a little bit. Yep, just like that. Now I'm going to extrude a section, extrude a section, extrude a section, extrude a section. Okay. Select all of these. Scale them down. Select the last 3. Scale them down. Select last 2. Scale them down. Grab the last set. Scale them down. There, you can see kind of what you end up with. Didn't pay for this. Obviously, it needs shrunk down a little bit. It doesn't need to be anywhere near as wide as it is, which is fine. Now we have it all set just about right. Actually make it just like that. Here you go. Making a plow. Now this is, we're just helping out Jason with his plow project. He's making this. He wanted some help with some, with the discs on it. So I told him I'd be more than happy to oblige. Now what we could do, he's going to want to add the nut on the end for either side. They're not all going to need it. Yeah, it should be nice. It'll be very cool when it's done. So this is the back disc. So now we can, I'll let him assign materials. I'm just going to export it straight like this because that's about what it is for the back one. The only other thing I might do is take this farthest ring out and make it a little thinner. I feel like it might be a little thick. There. Now it looks like it would actually cut something. The other thing we could do is shade smooth it, and now, as you can see, it all looks pretty nice and smooth. I could tweak this a little more to make it like perfect. So might as well. It's easy enough to do. I think this row just needs scaled down just a touch more. Do that one as well. Bring them all back a touch. There you go. You can see how it looks shade smooth. Sideways UFO, basically. Basically. I mean that's the gist of it. So now we just take this file, export. I believe you can import i3D, right? No, so we'll just export as an FBX because that's the easiest thing. We're just gonna call this rear cutting disc TF. Oh wait, it is from me. Export, and then I'll send that to him. Okay, so now, so it's done exporting. Hovercraft wheel options. And Blender just crashed after I made that. Seriously? Rice wheel. Something like that. What the hell? Come on, man. No, it should have just been exporting this piece. Your piece, it's 904 triangles. It's nothing. This is 456 vertices. This is about as easy as it gets to export. Fucking Christ. All right. Remake it. Took me 10 minutes. Took me 10 minutes. It's all right. Just sucks because now my UV stuff isn't done either. Damn it. All right. I'm going to go quiet for about 30 seconds while I rebuild this without explaining myself. They're $15 now. Sounds accurate. I took the backside, right? Yeah. Face. No, that's the wrong thing. Maybe that. How did I do that? Fuck. Snapping off. Scaled it down, didn't I? Yeah. I did this way nicer the first time. Why am I struggling? I know why. I'm on face select and I don't want to select faces. I want to extrude here. No, I don't. I want the whole thing. I still don't have the same way I did it the first time. I'll still get it the same. It'll all be a-okay. I hate when I screw up and I have to do things twice. Or Blender crashes and I have to do things twice. That lines up now, yeah. Before we know it's gonna be Labor Day, yeah. Yeah, it is. Already almost there. Figure out what I wanted to make with it. A lot of people seem to have that problem. Or can't decide like what to actually do with it once they got it. That's actually closer than it was the first time. Now that I'm looking at it, because it does have that little disc there. The other thing we could do is try to grab that row again. Kind of a pain in the ass. Let me go back to when I had that row selected. And we'll scale it out a little more. Apparently I missed a few vertices. Yeah. That one needs to come out to the rest of them. Snap that one to be in line. Yep. Okay. That's better. FD add cylinder, add mesh cylinder, rotation 90, drag it up, go into edit mode so I can snap it. I don't know why it's snapping that way. Go. Extrude, extrude, extrude. The other way you could do this, which is actually nicer, is to I'll select this, Shift D to duplicate it. Like that. Except for now you have two faces that you have to go in and get rid of the one, which is fine. Let's do that. To get rid of this one, and there's another one in there somewhere. Could technically get rid of both of those. I think there's still another one, but no, that was the wrong one. Not that one. That one, that one, that one. Technically delete all of those. These are all snapped together. You could actually dissolve. No, that wasn't right either. Somehow I keep deleting that one. I'm gonna leave it. It'll be okay. And you basically want to Shift D again, just that way it's exactly the same size segments, right? That's basically what I'm trying to do, is I'm just making the segments all the exact same. L, Shift D. I think I did 5 segments the first time, and I'm going to do the same again. Just that way they're all the exact same. Okay, and now we grab, just like we did before, all 4 of these. Scale them down. Like I said, better. These ones, scale down. Scale them down. There's actually a way to do this even smoother, but I don't remember how to do it off the top of my head, so I'm just gonna do it like this. You get the same result out of it at the end anyway. Or close to the same result. I want the whole thing to be less long, if that makes sense. Except for now it negates the purpose of it, so we need all of them. And then scale it this way. Snap it back on. There you go. Same thing. Shade smooth. No, I don't like that. That didn't come out right. So let's try just shade smoothing this. It's because they're all technically separate because of those faces in between. So we do need to get rid of the faces. All right, no, this way wasn't easier. I was thinking it would be easier if I shift duplicated each segment. It's not. I've done it that way before and it's worked, and I don't remember what I did to make it work, but get rid of all of these segments. Just make it easier on myself. We're just going to extrude the far end. Just try to make them even. They don't have to be perfect, but in essence, then what it's doing is I don't think it leaves the faces in between when you do it that way. Yeah, see, it's just got the 2 end faces. That's why this way works. Everything in junkyard. Good question. This section's too long. Let's see that. There's a way to, I think you could array it and it would do it that way. What am I trying to do? I'm making a roller wheel for a plow, or a cutting wheel, I guess. I don't know what you call it. A disc for disc vine or disc harrow. We're almost done. Almost done, I promise. We'll move on to the next thing. Yeah, it's all too long. Coming out too far. What we might do is just delete that back row again. That would probably make the most sense. Just have to make sure we're not selected on anything we're not supposed to be. Which we are. Delete those, yeah. Didn't mess with anything, so now we can grab the whole thing, drag the whole thing back. Snapping on. There you go. Probably make it just a little bit better if I scaled that one back up a little bit. Same thing here. I'm going perfectionist on it. Shade smooth. Yep, that's better. It's more like what I was going for. See, that makes the model pretty nice. Let me save. And grab this. File, export. We exported it as an FBX last time. Let's see if it still gives me issues with it. If it crashes again, exporting FBX, we'll export it as wavefront OBJ. You know, we might just go ahead and export it as an FBJ anyway, because that might be easier. Export OBJ. What did we call it before? We called it rear disk TF. That's fine. It's working this time. And then we're going to edit this one to make it a front disk, because the front disk is almost the exact same. And it's done exporting. Cool. Cool, cool. So now we just need to, we said there's 9 cutouts, so we got to see exactly how many. It's going to be every 2, I think. Skip 2. Skip 2. Skip 2. No, I did that wrong already. No, not those ones. Those ones. Those ones. Now we're off one. I should have done this an odd number. Damn it. Don't even do that. Save like 10 times. Trust me, it's easier that way. Have 2, skip 1. I don't think we can. I think I need it to be an odd number. Yeah, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll be off 1. How much do I care? Yeah, that's what we're trying to do with it, basically. And then we'll round out the points a little more. I'd rather have 2 points to work with. So we need to make this front shape again. That's okay. We could do that. Let me just drag this up out of the way. We'll leave it up here out of the way. We need an odd number of vertices, and we need... So it needs to be... Let me just go ahead and do 35, just because I feel like that's a good number, and we'll see if that works. No, I don't want to, hang on. Add cylinder 35, rotation 90. Drag it up there, so it's somewhere in the neighborhood. We'll see if it's right or not. Doing it backwards, ain't I? No, I'm not. Am I? We don't actually need this knob either on this one, I don't think. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Shit, it's not what I want. Shit. Why did I get rid of that first time? I think I accidentally got rid of the top thing. Or there's two of these apparently. Now we scaled down this left side. Like that. Hour later, nah, it won't take an hour. We're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, still working on the disc. We're almost there. Delete that one. Face. Vertice select. Don't need it that big. Extrude. Scale down. This one's going to be a little bit more roundy, so we need a little more room to work with here. We need this back row of vertices. We need to thicken it up a little bit, just a little bit. This is what happens when I get modeling, guys. I just enjoy modeling not much more than I do everything else. The modeling stage is seriously the best part of modding. I haven't said that enough to you guys. Anybody looking to get into modding, I'm serious. Take the time on the modeling stage. It's the funnest part. It's the part where you get to be creative. It's the part where you get to figure out how you're going to do things, how you get to, you know, get as crazy with the detail as you want, you know? That's seriously the best part of this. If you're thinking about getting into modeling or getting into modding, enjoy this step. Because before you know it, you'll be done modeling and you'll be like, damn, I wish I was still modeling. Serious. All right. Now we need to do our disc parts. So I think I could do every 3 with 35. I'm pretty sure because, yeah, 35's an interval of 9, so we could do. I probably could have gone 27. That might have been easier. But that's okay. Not quite. Not with that spacing. So we got to do 2, skip 2, 2, skip 2, 2, skip 2, 2, skip 2, 2. No, I did that wrong already. Damn it. That. No. That. That. That didn't work either. Is that the right amount of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's the right amount of them. So we just need to get this number right. I should have really done the math on this. Let me go back to before I place the circle. Before I place this. I need to get this number right. I need to do the math in my head. So I know there's going to be 9 cutouts. What's the math on it? Do 9 times... I want 2 vertices per... No, I want 3. I I want 3. Add. So 9 times 3 is 27. Now I need that times 2. That would be... I'm not good at math. 44? 44, am I thinking of that right? 9 times 3 times 2. 27. That'd be 54, right? I'm not good at math. Yeah, 27 times 2 is 54. Yeah. All right. That's right. I got it. 90. All right. Not good at math. This side, go ahead and scale them down. Just like we did before. You guys have seen this 3 fucking times now. Sorry. Delete. No, that's not what I want. Delete the face. The vertice select. Whole thing. Or do I want to be on face select? I don't want to be on face select. Extrude it. Scale it down. That is my thing all the way up there. It's not where it's supposed to be. Screwed something up. Delete that face. That's what all I want to do. That's why it's up there. You can go. I don't need you anymore. It's not right either. Not all right. Extrude. Scale down. I deleted the wrong face, that's why. Dumbass. Alright. Now I got it. That's where we need to be. Don't like his heat. Hasn't been too hot here. It's just been freaking rainy. It's supposed to be hot tomorrow, though. See how that goes. I'm not excited about it for work purposes, but this is what it is, I guess. Alright. There we go. So now we got that figured out. So now we need to go 1, 2, 3. Skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 3. 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 1, 2. Did I screw something up? Math ain't math. Yeah, I did. So this one. All right. Now they're all selected. Take your scale tool. Bring them on in. Just like that. Now go ahead and deselect the outside ones. Just to make it a little more roundy. Okay, now I'll go and select the far outside ones. See, it helps when you stop and you do the math on it, because it tells you exactly how many vertices you need. I know I want that extra point to be able to actually work it, right? To be able to add some shape to it. There you go. That's it. That's right there. That's the whole thing basically. We could grab these back vertices and drag them in a little bit because it doesn't need to be as long as it is. It's about like that. Like a coffee filter, basically. Basically. I mean, that's almost identical, the way I see it. You do a shade smooth to it. Let me make it a black, just so that way you can see it in black. I'll set it back to default, just so it's not an issue, but... See? That really didn't take that much time to get it perfect. Looks real, yeah. So if you take the time, you work it out, it's pretty easy. Like I said, it does the math for you. You just have to say, okay, I know I want 3 vertices per thing, and there's 9 indentations, so what's the math, right? I know I have an inside and outside, so 9 times 3 for each vertice that you want, and then times 2, because you have to do it twice. In and out. It's easy. You figure it out. It takes some time. I wasn't good at it at first either. It took me a while to start figuring this stuff out, but once you figure it out, it's easy as pie. Export. We'll do an OBJ again. Call it disk. Now you got to model the details for the nuts and the stuff that bolted on there, all that good stuff. It should be real easy. Shouldn't take you much time. A nut is super simple. There's actually a way to do it right off the bat. I'll show you how I do a nut because it's so simple. I'll send this to you. You can figure this one out after I show you. But do a mesh, do a cylinder, make it a 6-sided cylinder. You could go more if you wanted to. You could go 12 to add some definition to it. But do a 6-sided cylinder. You get a hex. Get your rotation 90. You know it doesn't need to be that big. It could be pretty tiny. Serve as a nut. Slide it out. You go, you got a nut. If you want to go super fancy with it, you can do, the way I normally do mine is I grab the outermost vertices and I'll do right here off to the left, there's a bevel tool. Grab this bevel tool. Add a tiny little bevel to the outside edge. It makes it look even more realistic. There you go. There's a nut. And that's only 32 triangles. That's not right. If I do the whole thing, it's 460 triangles, 234 vertices. Super easy. And then you could even do like a piece of drill rod coming out of it, right? Or a bolt coming out of it. Pretty simple too. Make it like 12 sides. No. 0.06. You want the radius to be just ever so slightly smaller. You need to rotate it. 90. Up your depth. How to shade smooth. There you go. You got a bolt coming out of it. At least as detailed as what you need it to be. There you go. Super easy, super simple. Took me 10 minutes to do all the details on it. Okay, we need to do my mod. Okay, UV fixes. We spent, what, total of 30 minutes or so doing that. Had it all looking nice and perfect. Won't save at that time. Modding stuff. Oh, I need to be in my mods. It wasn't an hour. We did our UV fixes for the first 15 minutes. Come into here. Not a problem, Jason. I'll get them sent to you as soon as the stream's over. You can duplicate them just as needed. Shift D to duplicate. Super easy. Okay. So let's go ahead and we want to file, import my mods or modding stuff. Data grapple v2. See, the whole thing's facing the wrong way, which isn't ideal, so we need to create a transform group, put everything in it, get a rotation set. Ah, shit. Before I do that, put transform on top of it. Make life easier. There. Rotate. Set that to 0. Drag it over so it's close. I don't want to do any scaling from here. Okay, so Josh said I need to edit replace methods. So edit, replace, target, grapple main, load, place with, grapple frame. Check all the boxes. Place and boom. Okay. And then we just need to add the frame mesh, frame pins, frame, all that crap to it. Easy. Easy, easy. So then you just drag your frame, put it in grapple main, grab your okay, so that's the, okay. We'll place that separately. Frame mesh just goes right on in there with main. I did something wrong. Grapple main. Load needs replaced with grapple frame. Place. Yeah. Is that right? Okay. So then whatever this is over here can just get deleted. Close. What did I do wrong there? Edit. Place. Grapple main. Load. Grapple frame. Load. Place. Oh. What's going on here? It's the same spot the other is, and just invisible the one you imported till you're done, then delete it. Hang on. Work this out in my head. Exactly how this needs to work. I think I need to load the old one first, or the new one first. So frame needs to be that, and then grapple main needs to be... That doesn't make sense. Target replace with grapple. No. Doesn't make sense. Grapple main load. Grapple frame load. Yeah, that's what I thought. New one on the bottom. So if we're still calling grapple main that, and it's not, it needs to be... Yeah, it's not doing the right thing at all. She's not doing it. Alright, well. Shit. Do it the old-fashioned way. This should have worked, but... Whatever, I guess. Just make sure I freeze transforms on everything. Still not right. Why's everything gotta be a bitch? Yeah, I know what you mean. I get it. I was thinking that would work too, but... Except for now it's calling the position to be back there, and that's not right either. Oh, it's the same here, I guess. So whatever. It's in a different spot, I guess, but it's the same thing. Call it grapple main. Put it up there, that'll be the new one. Ooh. That's not the pins we need. We need RAM pins. It sucks. Nothing new. We've dealt with this the whole freaking time we've been mining this. I think I set the other one to a 1057, so that's probably where I need to be across the board, I assume. 1057, 1057, 1057. Probably gonna have to do like I always do and go in with a transform, set it exactly at the position, set everything to be exactly zeroed out. So I know that's gonna affect us if not. Used to that by now. Let's set this transform to be exactly where I need it to be. Fucking hate GE. It's so stupid. Like, I understand the way it's supposed to work, but it doesn't ever work that way. It just does whatever the fuck it wants. Yeah. Appreciate you trying. Sucks that it didn't work. Like, it's so... I commented... DJ made a post on Twitter... I think it was a couple days ago, asking like what we'd like to see improved for the next farming simulator, what UI changes could be made, what major overhauls need to come to the game, that kind of thing. And the first thing I said was, well, for one, being able to save like your settings, right? So every time you load into a new game, you have to go in, you have to change your freaking settings every time. Turn your helper fuels off or helper buys and automatic engine. That needs to freaking be done. Like, they need to figure that out, fix that. It's so stupid. As far as UI stuff. And then my next thing was a better in-game mod manager to be able to like filter through what mods I want to use. It should not be as hard as it is to decide, yeah, this is the mod I want to use. Or this is the mod folder I want to use. I shouldn't have to go in instead of... and change the mod folder name every single time I load up a different save game, right? Like, that's not the way it should work. Not the way it should work at all. That needs fixed. And then GE needs a serious upgrade. Like, the issues we had here to begin with shouldn't have been issues. Like, it should have been able to recognize, because I told it in Blender exactly what material each item needs to be. Just because I imported it as one group doesn't mean it shouldn't be able to filter through it and tell it what group is what. Does that make sense? That shouldn't be a thing. It should already know how to do that. And it doesn't. It has no idea. Stuff like that needs fixed. Stuff like this. A tool to re-zero. It should re-zero on the item instead of wherever in the world space it feels like putting it. Like, that's so stupid. And it's caused so much extra time just because of them not having a way to recognize where you're putting your item. Like, if I have a pin, just pick the middle of the diameter of the pin and make that 0 instead of wherever. It's not the way it works. Especially if it's already zeroed in Blender. Like, you know exactly where it should be. I already told you exactly where it needs to be. Stupid. Stupid. And I don't feel like it's that much to fix that. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I just don't understand it, but I feel like it should not be that complicated of a fix to make that work. G needs to be smarter than it is, basically. Right now it's dumb as shit. I need a way to move this stuff smoother too, because this bothers the shit out of me. More precise placement, rather than having to type things in. That's stupid. I shouldn't have to type stuff in to get it exactly where I want it. Especially since my 0 point is all the way over there. It makes it such a pain to get stuff placed. Is what it is, though, I guess. Giants world, I just live in it. Frame mesh, go ahead and drag that in. I don't know if these are all called out in the i3D that way, so might have to change that, but. Move the part itself to the center of the room. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. Okay, so this one and all the pins are grouped together, so I need to add the other pins to it. So like that, basically, is what you're saying. Try to get them centered. Yeah, it feels ridiculous too. Not gonna lie. I feel like that's way more work than it needs to be. Am I mistaken in saying they're going different ways than what they should be? I feel like this is a ridiculous exercise to have to do to recenter stuff. Oh my gosh. Every single thing just having to go through rescale. Oh my goodness. I guess that's easier than what I've been doing, trying to transform group it. Dead nuts. Might even be a little more entertaining, I guess. A little game of how close can I get it. Yep. Good stuff. Fucking Giants. Get your shit together. This is stupid. I don't need the 578 part. Just need that. You know, this is the same stuff that I know modders have been complaining about for freaking ever. Like, I've seen blog posts dating back to FS17 with the same exact complaints. Like, are we serious? We're still doing this? I haven't figured this out yet? Like, good lord. Okay, this is our frame. We need the new ones. We need to drag in. Frame mount. Same exact thing again to it. Things we do to make you guys happy, I swear. Try to make good mods for this game. Worst part is I probably still need to go back and re-zero the scale on everything, so. Without translate, without the rotation, just preserve the scale, yeah. Scale, apply. Scale, apply. That's set. That should be fine. I don't think that tweaked anything. All of our translations are out of whack. God! Yeah, actually, we're going to talk about that. If I don't get pissed off here and in the stream, we're going to talk about that Hori racing wheel. I'm very excited about that. Or the Hori farm sim wheel, I should say. I plan to pre-order one. Plan to. We'll see how it goes. I gotta get through the wedding first. We're almost there, though, so. Speaking of, guys, we need to have a chat about the wedding. Week of the wedding. September 23rd is the wedding day. So 1 month from today, or yesterday, I guess now, is the wedding. I will not be live the week after. And Thursday, Friday, I am taking the day off. Won't be here. I normally don't stream Friday, so it's not a big deal. You just miss the Thursday stream. Then the whole next week, I will not be live. I will not be on Discord. I will not be anywhere to be found. So, yeah, I'm out. I'm deuces. I'm going to go enjoy what bit of a honeymoon we can get, which isn't going to be much. We're just going to be spending time kind of in and around where we live, but I'm gonna enjoy some time with Miss Stack. Be Mrs. Stack at that point. That's what we doing. So, if anybody needs me for anything, I'm sorry to say I will not be available. I was really hoping to have this all done by then, but yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, so we'll see. Claw. Grapple top mesh. Placement for you. I'm non-existent. How you doing, man? Doing all right. Mod's coming along. Mod is coming along. It's slow progress, but it's getting there. Right now, we're working on the remodeled log grapple. I need to get this zeroed off of that back corner, actually. Because this is our rotation, basically. Closer I can get that to that, the better. Too low. Too low. It just mirrors it, like, not stay in the same place. No, it's always at the same place. Close to be there. That feels pretty close. Come on, man. Zero off that point, that corner. Slide it back a little bit. Down just a touch more. There we go. Now zero should be off of this corner. I'll play a video for Friday. Yeah, the honeymoon week I will not be available whatsoever, which is the week after September 23rd. Yeah, that weekend, September. So basically the Thursday before, which I think is the 21st, I want to say. So the 21st through the week after, I won't be available at all. I won't be on Discord. I won't be checking messages. I won't be nowhere. Be enjoying my honeymoon. Enjoying my wedding. I'll probably throw some pictures up the week after. All that. Be good to go. No videos, no nothing. I'm not messing with it. Just going to take my time off. I don't have time for pre-recording. I don't have time for trying to do any of that. I wish I did, but I don't. So I got what I got. At the top, I need to zero the scale. Yes, that stayed the same. Cool. I don't care how close these are. They could be off a little bit. Not going to hurt anything. To at least close. Yeah, I'll do my best to keep you guys entertained before that. We'll try to do some fun stuff the week of. I might not even actually work on the mod that week. We might just do some multiplayer, do some ATS, do some fun stuff, right? Take it easy that week, and then after that, after we get back, it'll be gung-ho. We'll be back at it again. I think we got her. That's the way it transferred over. It's just the cylinders now. Which are going to be a pain in the ass, but. Okay, so. How are the cylinders done right now? Grapple rod, which is pretty much zeroed off. Might need to zero the rotation differently, or does that all work right? I didn't even look. That all works pretty close. It's just making sure the backs of the cylinder stay in position. Simple time. Yep. Yep, we're just gonna go. Probably could probably float down the river. We're probably gonna do stuff like that. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna overdo it on ourselves. We're just gonna take the week and enjoy ourselves. That's what we want to do. We'll put these transform close to these guys. Hopefully when we zero it out, we can get it close. I think I might be able to do these as a group. We'll see. Why did that move the frame? Oh, the frame mount. I didn't transfer that over. Did I? Yeah, no, I totally forgot to transfer that over. Where was that? Oh, I see it. Yeah, let me just delete this one. Obsolete. Clothing mod for me, that's Josh. That's Josh that did the clothing mod. Right there in chat. All Josh's work. No, I just work here. Do you want a PC so bad? That's a fair thing to blame me for. PC is just so much better when you get used to it. It takes a little bit to get used to, but like once you get used to it, there's no turning back. You got to learn how to do a bunch of stuff and figure out how things work and all that good stuff. But once you do, you'll seriously wonder how you ever played on a console before. It's just so much better. It seriously is. The noob controller. It's a good one. Alright, so now don't need any of that. We need punch, grapple rod, which actually needs to be rotated the other way around. How did I screw up cylinders so bad on all these? It would be kind of cool, Cameron. That sounds a little extra, but tack and mistack hoodie would be kind of cool. Yeah, I have some assets I haven't used in a long time. I could send you for that, Josh. It'd be kind of cool. A couple assets I haven't used in a long time. Let me see if I can't find them real quick. Get that out of my face. Where is it at? It's under the channel branding stuff. Yeah. I got this. I had this art done a long time ago. I totally forgot I had it. Me and Miss Tack. Wearing some TF hoodies. TF clothing. Zombie stream before the wedding. Yeah, we need to do that. Week of, I might even see if she's down for it. We'll see. Yeah, I'll send you that. That might be cool for something like that. Some artwork I had done I had a lot of artwork done back when I first started the channel. All sorts of cool stuff, if I dig through it. Show you some of my old logos. Some of the different logos I was sorting through. Because I used to be that real KC, so I had a couple of different logo options that I was messing with. Some different things that I discussed with the artist. Of course, we ended up with the TF branding and TF logos. There's some other logos in here I never use. Just kind of sitting back waiting for a good day to be used. I did all these edits myself with the different backgrounds and added the tactical farmer text across the top. There used to be an intro video. I can't actually show it to you either, is the worst part, because I got copyright striked on my intro video, apparently. I could show you this one. A video I had done a long time ago. I can't show you this one. I think I could show you this one. Outro video. I had an intro video done just like it. It's almost the exact same. It's really cool though. It's really cool stuff. What's up, Floofy? Back windows? Yeah, they are. I actually have a full-size printout for my real truck too. I need to get added to it. First getting out outro? Yeah. Floofy's been around that long. It's crazy. Not very many people would remember that. I need to retitle this grapple ram. Yeah. Yeah, Floofy's been here that long. Hooney, I paid like $5 for most of those. I'm serious. If you go to Fiverr, I'm telling you, there's some guys over there that'll hook you up. You just gotta know what you're looking for. Just gotta know what you're looking for. They will hook you up. I think I need to take these out. I think I need to take RAM. Apply that again. No. Rotations backwards. Why is the rotations backwards? I don't know if it's gonna mess with things. It's probably gonna mess with things. I'm just gonna throw it in there for now. If it messes with things, I guess we'll have to figure that out. Grapple rod. I'm just gonna say fuck it. Throw it in there. Rod ends. Used to have grapple rod knuckle, but now we have grapple rod ends and silver rounded pins. I moved the wrong thing out, didn't I? No, I didn't. That's all right, I think. Like uploading stuff. Yeah, you do. Hey, Simulate, how you doing, man? Let's do our cast, receive, all that crap. We'll go and reset our zeros on our scales and all that stuff. Metal black. It's all right. Gloss and albedos and all that crap. Games, Steam library, Steam apps, common, PS22, data, shared. We need the. Oh my gosh. Do you guys hear that thunder? Holy crap. Did you hear that? Jesus. Wow. I just shook my whole floor. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Giants has a point system. Oh my god, dude. The Giants has a point system, right? And so you earn points based on subscriber count or by follower count. And it's an accumulation of all of your people using your code to buy. Yeah, if you want to become a Giants partner, you need a certain amount of points. I think it's 1,500 or something like that total. So like 1,500 subscribers on YouTube will do it. Or say you have like 300 followers on TikTok or 200 followers here. You know, it's an accumulative thing. And you could go to the Giants Developer Network website, I think, and calculate where you're at. That's easy. And it'll tell you exactly how many followers for which platform are worth what. Of course, they added TikTok after I freaking already became a partner, which was tilting back in the time. It's all good. It happens. Everybody's happy now. But yeah, when I first started, TikTok wasn't an option. Of course, at the time, I had like 20,000 TikTok followers and totally didn't get to take advantage of that. So you guys have it easy now. TikTok's the easiest way to get freaking followers. If you're trying to get Giants partnership, just bust out some TikToks. I will say, though, I don't know that I've actually had a single sale under Giants Developer Network, so you guys don't really use my code very much. Although I think most of you guys already have it, so that's probably where that comes from. Cast receive, tangents on everything. 1,500 subs on here. Yeah, I mean, you could do it that way. Twitter was another really helpful one, actually, because Twitter followers counted for a lot. If I remember right. Oh my god, it's still doing that. My whole freaking house is shaking, guys. I hope I don't lose power tonight. I'm probably going to lose power tonight. I have a feeling. Oh my goodness. This mic doesn't normally pick up like everything in the background, but it's picking that up. Better save. Yeah, I'm gonna save this. This should be pretty much fixed too, so the only other thing we need to do is add our shader sources. So vehicle shader, variation, color mask. We just need to do it for the 3 different colors of parts. So shader source, vehicle shader, variation, color mask. Made everything gray so it worked. Then we need the black. Shader. Variation, color mask. Let's make sure it worked. I don't feel like it did. I feel like if it sets to gray, that means it didn't work. Better work. Let me save this real quick. Also, I did notice I had another spot over here I needed to fix. There's some clipping going on there with some faces. I might have to fix that. Let me leave it like that. Let's go. I'm scared. It's gray. Unexpected. But it still works. It's better than it was. Gotta slide the attacher joint around. I don't know. Did I do it? I don't know what I did. I don't know why it's gray. Need a tractor to run it. Get out of here. Get out of here, Keith. I want to make one quick change. Where's the bottom collision at? There. If I move. I see why. I don't know if this will fix it or not, but we're gonna try it anyway. Yeah, we did get a lot done, and we helped Jason out, so I'd say it was a pretty productive day. Try that real quick. I feel like that might fix this sinking into the floor thing. Maybe not. Let me please scale. Save. Gonna do tomorrow night? I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow night. I haven't decided yet. Maybe it'll be a surprise. I don't know. You guys want ATS? Is that what I'm hearing? What do you guys want to see? I'm down for like it, whatever. I'm not bothered. Tomorrow's the last day in Newfoundland. Ooh. Gotcha. What should we do tomorrow? Surprise stream? That's just literally not moving it. Oh, you know, well, we did do Call of the Angler, didn't we? Yeah, we did do Call of the Angler. IRL Fishing Live. I can't do that for a stream tomorrow night. It's probably gonna frickin' rain. Is the... What's happening here? Why is it gray? I mean, I know why it's gray. Why is it gray? Gloss is set to gloss. Almost set to normal, right? Normal. Gloss. Specular, yeah. That puts it back to green for now, I guess. I don't know why it's doing that. Still hitting up Fallout 3. I've been playing New Vegas on my Xbox. After streams. Index not found, 1.3. I don't know. That's the end of this stream though, so... IB as far as I get. Well, I do see some flipped faces for some reason. I might have to fix that too. I see a couple issues with some UV stuff that I need to fix. So this little spot right here that's like doing a little dancey thing, a little glitchy. You see that? Ay. Get out of here, Fliv. Get out of here. Yeah, that's not quite right. I need to fix that. I'm not sure why it's doing that. And then, yeah, there's supposed to be a support bar right here. You probably can't even really freaking see it. Sorry, I didn't mean to necessarily pin you, Fliv, but yeah. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. I got it in game. It does stuff. It's probably still freaking broken. I need to fix stuff, but whatever. It's better. It's not completely screwed, I guess. Yeah, let's talk about that. Talk about it real quick. Good call. Good call. Almost forgot. I noticed a couple things about this. Instead of you guys know about the Logitech Farm Sim side panel. You guys all know about that. Well, this is coming out soon. November 16th. Yep, right there in front of us. Notice a couple things. There will be a loader controller. Super cool. This, I believe, is going to be a throttle, right? Little throttle knob. Super cool. You have buttons here. I would imagine I would set those for cruise control. I'd do up, down, resume, cancel, or whatever, right? And obviously it's throttle, so you can set it to where you want it, right? You have all your buttons. This is only for PC, so I just throwing that out there for the console guys. I'm sorry. You guys still have the Logitech bundle, but I don't know how much longer it's going to be around for. So I would act on it quickly if you want one. Yeah, so I did notice a couple things that really stood out to me, and especially on the wheel. You have joysticks on your wheel, and then what really captured my mind, that's a headlight turn signal stock. Look at that, dude. A turn signal stock. That's the only wheel I've seen that has a built-in turn signal. And headlight. Built in. Dude, if you wanted to add one to a wheel, what you have to do is buy one of these stupid freaking like 3D printed joints and just strap onto the back of a wheel. It looks so weird. Or you could get like a little 3D printed one. It looks cheesy to me. This one looks okay, I guess, but like a lot of the parts are 3D printed, so like they're not super high quality. It's okay, but like this one has one built in. That's super cool. Like, yeah, these things are sketchy. Super sketchy. I think ATS Accessories.com has one that's less sketchy, but it's still not great because it needs its own USB, and whatever you get there, it needs its own USB plug. These guys make button boxes for ATS, which I want one of these anyway. I have a turn signal. I'm sure I've seen it. Maybe it's not from these guys. Maybe it's somebody else that has it. I don't know. But yeah. So you get the turn signal stock built in. They give you a clutch pedal but no shifter. I was a little weird about that. It's not going to be good for like any other sim game, right? So like if you're doing a racing game and you want the paddle shifters, you don't have that. So you're going to have to deal without that. $500 it should be better. 500 Canadian. It's 400 American. It doesn't have force feedback, which that bothers me. I wish it had force feedback. But honestly, the other thing is too, this is a 13.5-inch wheel. If you want a 13.5-inch wheel, the wheel that's on my desk, I believe, is only a 10. It's only a 10-inch wheel. So this is a 13.5, which is much more like a life-sized wheel. You could take the little knob off. And yeah, I mean, I want one. I think I'm going to get one. I want to pre-order one. Discount, maybe I'll buy it. I need a Hori sponsorship. Anyone know how to get a hold of Hori? Hook me up with a wheel, guys. Using the knob at the bottom. Yeah, you can put it wherever you want it. It comes right off. They show that in one of these pictures. Yeah, the knob is attachable and detachable. It's just a little strap thing. Pops right off. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, yeah, should it be better? Yeah, but I mean, it's to me an upgrade over the Logitech. And the Logitech's 300, so I mean, if you well, I guess now it is down to 200, isn't it? I mean, for $200, it's on sale right now. That's why. For $200, that's not a bad deal at all. Not gonna lie. It has Joy-Cons too, which is nice. I'm glad they put the Joy-Cons on there. It's only 2 pedals. You don't get the knobs. This knob is really crappy compared to the other one. I generally don't like reaching out because it feels weird. It feels weird to reach out. I don't know. Maybe I will on this one. I might. Let's see about getting a hold of them. Yeah. I mean, you see it. It's pretty cool. It's definitely neat. Yeah, I want one. I think I'm probably going to get a pre-order, and after the wedding, I think I'm going to get it in. Need to get through it, but... So the only reason the force feedback bothers me is if I wanted to use it for ATS. Not having force feedback, I want force feedback for ATS. And let me clear this up too. The reason it doesn't have force feedback is because Farming Simulator doesn't have force feedback. Farming Simulator force feedback is just spring return, right? So like when you're turning the wheel, it just automatically spring returns itself. That's all it is. I mean, just like it's doing right now. Let me hop into the game real quick. I'll show you exactly what I mean. And I just spilled a water all over myself. That was cool. Awesome. Get my keyboard away from that. Yeah, not great. And it's right on my crotch. Okay. Perfect. So I turn the wheel. You see what's happening? As I drive, it just spring returns itself. But if I drive over a bump, let me make myself drive over a bump. The other thing that really sucks about this wheel for Farming Simulator, I'm turning. No, I'm not actually turning until I go to there. They run something over. You'll see like there's no... share. I don't know how to do this. You guys still be able to see it. Turning, I'm turning. So right now the wheel, this is the wheel. You can see the centering, right? It doesn't start turning until here. I'm like 40 degrees over. It's terrible. It's really terrible, honestly. So, like, I understand not having force feedback. It makes sense. I'm okay with it, not having force feedback. I wish it had it for ATS, though. That's my only complaint. So, the thing is you can't adjust it out of it. So, like, it's just, you deal with it, I guess. I've tried a million different things to adjust it. You literally can't. It drives me fucking nuts. But, yeah, that's it. 40-year steering wheel like that? Yeah, no way. Not a chance. Not a chance. Can you imagine freaking driving ATS like that? Oh my god. I'd kill everybody. Kill literally everybody. It would be bad. Okay. I'm out of here. That's it. I'm gonna go play some Fallout. Screw you guys.